Hi, and welcome to another video on the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. You guys have to excuse me. It is the software that I'm using. So you see the flickering is I'm using the blue screen program. Let me zip this up here. Okay. Anyway, just wanted to do a quick video talking about my targeting. Yesterday, I started the first day of the spring semester, okay, in school, and let me just tell you something, man. It was unbelievable the targeting I was getting. So I left one class to go to another class. As I went to the main building of the college, walking towards the elevator, there were two guys, Caucasian guys in full army fatigue, standing by the door, because you have to go through this like entrance light. So when they saw me, they turned and they start walking, ahead of me. Then they stopped by the lunchroom, turned around, walked towards me, looked me in my face. I ain't paid no mind. I went upstairs to my class, got on the elevator, got to my class. While I'm in my class, I started noticing that when my professor was talking, this is my math professor, when she was talking, I was hearing the sirens. Just as how last semester, my public speaking class, how would coincide, the lecture would coincide with my targeting, the same thing was happening in this new class with my math professor. I'm taking 1275, which is advanced algebra, which I've taken already a long time ago in the early 90s, but I need to take it over again, okay, because I don't remember a lot of the stuff. So sat down in the class, I said, sirens going off as she was saying certain things. You would hear whoop, 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 or stuff like that, right? Class was over. I turned around to pick up my jacket to put on, and I noticed that the hood of my jacket was missing. Now, the entire classroom, I think there was like two or three students left over, but almost the entire classroom of 20-something students was cleared out in a matter of seconds. It was like they ran out the classroom. Okay? So, the person that was sitting behind me was long gone. So I walked out. I called Pam, let her know what happened, that they took the hood of my, because my jacket has like a hood that you snap on. So literally just took it. So I saw the professor. I explained to the professor what happened, and I told her, I said, tomorrow I'm going to confront the student who was sitting behind me because he took my jacket. Now, what they will probably do, okay, is that they will probably, say, oh, we found your jacket, blah blah blah. Because again, I did call Pam to let her know what happened, and I did tell the professor. So again, they'll try to say, well, his jacket might have fell off. It didn't. When I sat down and I put my jacket down, okay, the hood was on the jacket, okay. And it's funny how when the class ended, the students were out of there in record time, right? I mean, they were like the Flash, okay. So anyway, I got home yesterday, and again to heavy targeting by Pam again with the hand behind the back, the palm fixation drill stuff. Went into the bedroom this morning. Her again with the palm fixation drill. So you'll see here, I'm in the car with the kids. I'm taking them to school. Okay, and I want you guys to see something. Okay, so again, whenever I do this video, again, they want to be like, okay, he's not exposing nothing, he's crazy, and blah blah blah. Excuse me here. Sorry. Okay. So I want you to check this out. So you see this construction worker here, both of them actually. He's standing here looking at me, the big guy right here. You see the guy in the yellow and orange vest. Now watch what's going to happen. He sees me coming, gets up, okay. They start doing the whole walking thing. He checks his phone, he looks at his watch. Remember, I tell you guys earlier in my targeting, when I was to go pick up my kid, Bryce, on the train going up the stairs to the train platform, there were always police officers there, 2 of them. And whenever they see me, they would look at their watch. They would do this and look at me. You know, this is every time. This went on for years. Okay? And these were always white police officers. Always. So you look at him now. Okay? He takes his phone out, looks at his phone. Okay? Then looks at his watch. Now watch what he's going to do. Now you can chalk that off as being coincidence. But look at this. See? So now you'll see he's looking at me. And he's staring. Look. Staring directly at me. Now as I'm driving, he's still staring. And if I had turned my phone, right, to the side as I was driving by, you can see he literally stood to the side staring at me in my face. Okay? Okay. So let's forward this. Let's go. So here I am dropping the kids off. Okay. Actually, let me go back a bit more. Let's do this now. Just trying to see if I didn't miss anything. Okay, here we go. Now check this out. I think I just saw something here you guys will see. Okay, so you'll see this Hispanic woman walk across the street. She's going to stop and turn around. And again today, use of a lot of Hispanic women in my target, and I went to Target, which is the same thing. You know, like the black people in there, they will send a Hispanic young woman my way, and they will look at the Hispanic young woman and then look at me, and then they will take their phone out of their pocket, look at it, and put it back in their pocket. Right? Now, I want you to watch the woman in black right there. See how she's swinging her arms? Again, palm fixation drill. This is what Pam would do. So Pam would do, you know, sometimes swinging her arms as she walked in front of me, and then twisting off the hand to where her palms are her palm is facing towards me. Okay, because look, after they do this, see, okay, now you see how her arms was not swinging like that anymore. She put it up, and then as she dropped back down, it wasn't swinging like that, right? Okay, I'm not done, man. So now I'm coming up on the block. You'll see him again. You know, he steps out to look at me. Then he turns around and he looks at the street sign, right? Which is red. Remember I talked about the use of colors? They love to use colors. So you see, you know, he turns here, looks at me, he looks down, and you see this guy starts kicking the stuff, kicking the machine. Okay? Now sometimes they'll kick their feet back and forth, particularly if I'm on the bus, I'm on the train, and they'll do constantly right in front of me. Okay? Again, you know, once you start exposing the stuff there, they'll try to say, oh, he's crazy. But, you know, you can tell he was definitely targeting me in the beginning of this video, okay? Now check this out. So I picked up Pam. You know, when I was driving, there was a lot of police cars, a lot of police activities, right? I didn't record anything. But then I got to this part right here, and I saw the police car, and I said, okay, that's too much of a coincidence again. So now I'm frequently seeing police vehicles as I'm driving. I'm going to start recording. So I started recording at this point. Okay, now watch what's going to happen. As I approach the light, you'll see the police officer put his hands behind his back like this. Okay, let me go back. Okay, let me go back. Okay, watch. You guys see that? As a matter of fact, let me see if I can zoom this up so it can be so you guys can see it. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to, let's do the left. Let's go. I'm just trying to enlarge this so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? All right. So, check this out. So you see his hands goes right back behind his back at that point, just like this. Remember I talked about this? How police officers would, like if I'm going to work or coming back from work, they always do the skit where they have somebody in handcuffs in front of me, or when they walk towards me, they'll put their hands behind the back like this. This is a perfect example of it. Okay? Now watch. Again, now you'll see this girl as she grabs her red pocket button out using the red theme, you know, pressing her thumb against it. Right? And you see now she moves, and they're both looking, you know, yeah, but you know, it's all a skit, you know. Right? Now check this out. Okay? Now you'll see the palm fixation drill. Right? See how he opened up his palm? Okay? Okay? Let me read that. Okay, so I want to go back again a little bit where you'll see that he tries to do the palm, where he does the palm fixation. Okay? See it right there? Opens up the palm of his hand. Okay? And he keeps it there. As he turns, right? He keeps it there. He didn't bring his hand to the side. He keeps it there. Okay? And now he brings his hands to the side as he, you know, looks over. You hear the sirens? Now let's see when he opens up the door what happened, how many fingers, and how he opens up the door. And again, you guys will see. So that's the opens the palm of his hand. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Now let's look. Okay. Because normally they'll open up their car door in some weird way with their hands. Alright, so the light changes, and let's see here again. Let's go back to the light change. Okay, so you'll see the police car across the street. Okay. Now I gotta go pick up the kids, so I won't be doing a long video. But anyway, just let me see that. Okay. All right. So after this happened, for the rest of the day, every time I hear from Pam, there's a siren that followed after. Right? So when she called me, I didn't pick up because my hands was full. I got in the house. I called her immediately after we get off the phone. Sirens. Okay? She just called me a little while ago. After, sirens. And you guys heard the sirens. Okay? So this is what they're doing again, right? And again, I'm going to have to expose it by showing this is exactly what they're doing. Okay, well, this is a short video. Yeah, I know you're listening. It's okay. I'm going to expose your ass anyway. So that's it for the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next video.